It's time for a lo-fi dream pop artist that goes by the name of Jesse Decora. Or is it Jesse Decora? Best ask the guy himself. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not so bad, Alan. How are you?
I'm good. Now, are we going with Jesse Decora or Decora for D for Dan, which is actually your name?
Jesse Decora is what I've been saying. I mean, to be quite honest, it's just a made-up word, so if people want to go with Decora, that's totally fine by me.
All right, then. Well, Dan, if I can call you that.
Yeah,
it's great to get you back on the show. I think people these days will most recently know you for your music with Juniper Sky, but you have a long history of doing music in Hull, and now spend most of your days in Manchester, don't you?
Yeah, that's true. I still really miss Hull, and and I love it when I go back. It's sort of feel like it's because I was born in York and lived in Driffield and went to school, so I've always had a connection with the place. So it feels like home.
Yeah, well, it's still got a place for you, and we're still playing your tunes now. So the Jesse Decora work, is that completely solo?
Yeah, so that's all me. Born out of coronavirus lockdowns, and been in bands for so many years and having so many frustrations about sometimes, when you feel like, I'm doing this all on my own, where's my support? And then in coronavirus times when I was on my own, I was kind of a bit like, well, I've never really thought about just doing something just completely on my own. And I thought, you know what, let's give it a go, let's see how it goes. The main obstacle was the singing. I've never been much of a pipes man, but I've had trying to have a few lessons and trying to improve on that front. Reverb does wonders on the old voice. So that's how it was born.
Yeah, you should try a bit of auto-tune like Cher. That might do it.
Yeah, well, there's still time, Alan.
yeah. Who knows what the next EP will have on it. Well, I think it's great what you're doing. Now, with you starting it in lockdown and sort of just going for it, did you think about doing it live at that point as well? And are you doing it live?
So at the minute, I'm not doing it live. I'm doing the odd acoustic performance here and there because, again, it's just easy enough to grab a guitar and go do it. But hopefully all been well. And I think with this sort of musical venture, it's been a real fresh approach for me. Usually it's the way around. You get a band together and you're really like hyped up and really excited to go and do gigs. Whereas this one has been more about writing the music, recording the music, and getting more involved in that side. And I've not had to worry about selling tickets, not have to worry about getting to gigs, not having to worry about carting amps on trains and stuff. And it's been refreshing and enjoyable for now. Although I can already feel the itch, and I've been sort of thinking about getting a band together towards the end of the year. Hopefully this might pick up a bit of a following, and it might be a bit of an easier way around of doing it. So I'm not ruling out the live thing. It's just not happening yet.
Well, you know enough musicians, don't you? So if you wanted to get something together, it wouldn't take you long.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so.
So is there an EP on the cards?
So I've decided to do it a bit differently this time round. So I am just pumping out singles, but I'm doing it so rapidly that it might as well be an EP. So this year, what I'm doing is I'm releasing a new song every month. So that'll be 12 songs in a year, which is almost really an album's worth, isn't it? And the way things are these days, you drag them into playlists, you make your own EPs, don't you?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. A lot of people just download the ones they want, and you might become part of lots of different playlists. Who knows what genres they'll put you into even.
Might even go back to my old heavy metal days.
Who knows? Well, you've sent us a track called Cricket. Tell us all about it.
So Cricket is a song about my favourite sport. It can be as simple as that. It's an ode to the game that I've loved so much. If I was going a bit deeper, it's something that I've shared with my brother and my dad and my granddad when he was here, and it's a kind of a bit of a family tradition going to watch the cricket. And I've had some great memories of it. So I was sat there and I kind of thought, well, why not write a song about the thing that I love so much, and that's how it was born.
That's a great thing to do. So do you play cricket?
I'd love to be able to say, yeah, I'm a great cricket player, but I just don't have the, weirdly enough, I just don't have the hand-eye coordination. The ball kept hitting me.
Fair enough. You could do a whole album with the title tracks to do with cricket. I mean, LBW is probably the tamest one. I mean, there's plenty of strange ones.
Yeah, got them by the googly and all of that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's just asking to be an album, that is.
Well, I tell you what, I'll put that on the back burner, Alan.
Fair enough. So where would people go to find out everything they need to know to get their hands on your tracks now? So
the reason that I've made up the word Decora is that you can go into Google and type Jesse Decora and you will get all the links that your heart's desires and all the links in the ways to find my music. So you can search it in Google. On Instagram, it's at Jesse Decora without the hyphen, and / Jesse Decora on Facebook, Twitter. I'm even on TikTok these days. I mean, it's definitely a new thing for me, the way the world evolves, isn't it?
Yeah, do we see you doing funny dancing on there? Because that's what most people do on there.
Well, I've had a look, and I've not quite, like I said, I've not got the hand-eye coordination. That goes into the dancing bit as well, so I'll refrain from the dancing for now.
Well, yeah. Jesse Decora, Dan, thanks ever so much for coming on the show, and I hope everyone's going to download your tracks. And just so that they can find it even more easily, I will tell them that it is JESSEDKORA. That should do it. Right, yeah. I'll play cricket. Thanks.
Thanks, Alan.